You read that right. I won another free comic as part of like a giveaway raffle. So I won a comic in this box that's worth about $300 for free. Grand prize. I won another grand prize from a different company. So Comic Vantage every month has mystery boxes that they sell. And I usually buy 4 or 5 a month. And at the middle of the month or so, they do a drawing for like a grand prize. And if every box you buy, you're entered into one time into the drawing. So you buy 4 boxes, I have 4 chances. I think they sell a couple hundred boxes maybe. I could be off on that. Could be way off. So I've never won before. And they were doing the live drawing in mid-September. And one of my friends, Winking, hit me up on Instagram and said, hey, are you watching the live feed? I said, no. He said, you won. I'm like, what did I win? I don't even know what I won. And he told me, so I went to the live feed, and sure enough, I was randomly drawn live on like a wheel, and I won again. So I know I won a few months ago from that Spider-Man booth. I won like a $2,000 comic book for totally free. Now I just won another comic book worth about $300 totally free from Comic Vantage. So actually we'll do a mystery box, but first I gotta see my free comic. What's actually kind of funny, what I won, I actually already own 14 copies of it. So it was kind of funny that I won another copy, so this gives me 15 copies. My 14 that I own are all raw still. I had to get some of them pressed. Then I'm gonna send them off to CGC. It's kind of like on the back burner. I'll get to it eventually. But then this one is graded also. So they've already had it graded. And I'll show you on camera what I won totally free. So I know some people will probably get mad that I won again, but if you go back and watch the video, it is completely randomized. I won. Congrats on the season 13 GP win, Comic Vantage. I won. So here's what I won for completely free. It sells on eBay for about $300. Let me go ahead, let me get it, let me take it out of this so you can see a little bit better. We have Wolverine #1, which was the C2E2 exclusive, limited to only 3,000 copies. This is the banana yellow cover Wolverine #1, graded CGC 9.6. This one is numbered 2039 out of 3,000 printed. So this is the negative space variant cover, virgin cover. And as a 9.6, man, this looks really good for 9.6. To the naked eye, I don't see what they saw was wrong about this. That would not make it a 9.8. There must be something inside the book maybe that knocked it down a notch or two, because I'm not seeing anything wrong with this. To the naked eye, this looks 9.8 to me. I'd actually be kind of interested, probably not this one, but in the future, when you get something like this, crack it out, resubmit, because that's actually a lot of people do. If they know that it's a 9.8, they'll crack it out, resubmit. Sometimes the next grader who sees it, they give it a 9.8. But I'm not going to crack this one out. Unless if I see the grader's notes and see what was actually wrong with this. But yeah, super cool though. This thing looks freaking minty fresh. I'm shocked it's not a 9.8, but yeah. So Comic Vantage, huge shout out. Thank you so much. I won a $300 comic for free. So yeah, so watch them on YouTube, Comic Vantage on YouTube. There is their Facebook, their Instagram. Make sure and check them out. And they sell their mystery boxes on their website the first of the month, comicvantage.com. And on Instagram is also at Comic Vantage. So yeah, huge shout out, Comic Vantage. Freaking free comic book. It's awesome. Let me clean this up. We'll be back with the mystery box. Okay, here we go. We got the Comic Vantage. This is the season 13 mystery box. So this is, I think it's $40 a box, remember correctly, plus shipping. Or no, it's free shipping. It's $40 free shipping. I think with season 13, I think I bought a total of like 5 boxes, and then of course I won the grand prize. But you can get some decent comics out of this. You can get some like first appearances. You can get some bronze age goodness out of these boxes. Yeah, value-wise, I've always been happy with what I've gotten out of Comic Vantage mystery boxes. And a huge shout out to Wink Inc. is actually the person who got me turned on to Comic Vantage, watching his videos on YouTube of this company. And I thought the mystery boxes they had pretty good value to them, so I started buying them every month. Here we go, first comic. The back has a Comic Vantage sticker on it for Comic Vantage. I'll show you first. What do we get? We got the New Mutants number 35. Magneto's in charge. I'm not too sure if this is a first appearance of or anything. This is 1985 Marvel New Mutants. The direct edition. Pretty good condition. A few minor spine ticks on the front cover. Of course, I don't know what the back looks like or what the inside looks like, but all in all, it actually looks like it's in pretty good condition. I collect Marvel, so it's going to my collection. Next, we have some DC goodness. Always show you first on camera. We have Annual Rebels Starro the Conqueror. $4.99 price tags. This is a much newer comic. This is, December of 2009. First issue. Some DC goodness right there. I don't really know much about that comic, but maybe you do. Next. What do we have here? We have El Cazador, January 2004 from Cross Gen Comics. I'm not familiar with Cross Gen. Is that comic company still around? I don't know. Like in the past I've said, I know this much about comic books, just enough to get me by, just enough so I don't sound like I'm too much of an idiot when it comes to comics, because I collected, when I was a kid and teenager, I collected through the 80s and through the 90s. I stopped around mid-90s when I was in high school. I don't know why I stopped. I just stopped collecting. I didn't collect for over 20 years. I just started collecting comics again a couple years ago. I bought one mystery box from that Spider-Man booth, and I decided I like these again. I'm going to start collecting comics again, so that's what I did. So I am a 40-year-old overweight man who collects funny books. Yes, I am. Here we go. Next one. This is actually a pretty hot comic that's going on right now. The Cobra Kai number 1. The Karate Kid saga continues. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. So this just came onto Netflix, and it's one of the top TV shows on Netflix right now. Of course, I watched it back when it was on YouTube Red or YouTube Premium. It was fantastic. And I don't know why it took people a few years to finally realize how good that Cobra Kai was. But once it hit Netflix, now it's like everybody thinks it's awesome. But it was awesome when it first came out a couple years ago. It was freaking an awesome TV show. So the Cobra Kai covers actually have gone up in value since the TV show hit Netflix. And I actually already have the cover A. And yeah, this is a variant of the cover A, which I will be keeping. Or this is the cover B. Sweet. And then here we go with the main hit of the box. And this is a good hit. We have a Peach Momoko variant 1000 print run. They say it's worth about $50. Really? I'm not too sure which one this is actually. Let's crack open the back of this. Let's see which comic this actually is. Let me put this piece of tape towards the front so it does not attach to the comic. When you take your comics out, safety first. Let's see, which one is this? This is, oh, okay. This is the new Sleeping Beauties. This is the retailer exclusive Peach Momoko cover. Sweet. Yeah, this is the new book by Stephen King and Owen King. I actually already have the cover A. Then I bought the 1 in 15 variant when it first came out. Then this is the Peach Momoko variant. So I will add this with my other two I have, the Sleeping Beauties number 1. The front cover, this actually could use a pressing if I ever was to grade this. You have like a production flaw right here where it just needs to be pressed out. But besides that, no spine ticks. Yeah, this is pressable condition. to make this a super high grade comic. So how sweet is that? So that is Comic Vantage. Good mystery box, worth every bit of 40 bucks right there. And if you buy a box, you're entered in for the grand prize drawing, and you can actually win a grand prize like this for free.